How's it going, Magic Pouch? Good to see you here. Thanks for the singular bit. I was just sat here waiting for you to do that, and then I knew I could start the stream, eh? That's how it works. What do you mean? Well, do I have to continue? Okay. I didn't realise I'd started a game. Well, the more you know, I suppose. No, I've still got the four super bosses left, but I might save them for later. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you've forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Play the squirrel card. Now play your stoat. Stoats cost 1 blood. Sacrifices must be made. An honourable death. Now play the stoat. Wars require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is its attack power. It's 1. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Like this. I win! It's my turn. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. How dull. Bro, what do you mean? Surely this is the play, no? The wolf demands 2 sacrifices. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. Commence the attack. Because you are learning, I will pass. Again, the choice, a random card from my deck, or the certainty of a squirrel. You are lacking, oh, I can't see it. You are lacking sacrifices for that creature. Ah, I see, it needs 2, does it? Alright, well, I guess we ring the bell. And 3 damage dealt. 3 weights on the scale. Who was the last playable character? In a weird way, it was the rainbow version of Verso. With his little float. I shall pass again. You now have a squirrel. Oh, why would I do that? You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. Let me recall your story. Oh yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. Two denizens of the forest approach you tentatively. The caustic adder, damage from its poison bite is always lethal. The undying cat, sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. Only one may grace your paltry deck. Another creature joins your caravan. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. You come across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break it in case of emergency. And have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. 3 is as much as you can carry. You were ambushed while crossing some tough terrain. Play along for now. What? Oh, what is going on? You may now see my moves ahead of time. What does that mean? The wolf cub? You were lacking sacrifices for that cat, but you do have a squirrel. Here we go. I can sacrifice him. Need I remind you, your items may help. Fine, we'll use a squirrel, eh? And the squirrel lives. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. The stoat seems to have a personality, though. I feel bad about getting rid of it. The airborne bat flows over creatures to attack you directly. Ha! My bat flew right over your river snapper. Perfect. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. Well, it sure was bloodied, eh? This is a Zizo recommended card game, Magic Pouch, so you know. The Meek Sparrow, an inexpensive if feeble flying creature. The young wolf cub. It grows into a wolf after a single turn. Do they both need a blood sacrifice? Let's go for the sparrow. Well, well, what have we here? You stumbled onto some strange stones in the mist. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Goodbye, sparrow. You looked upon your menagerie and select a healthy host. Pick me? Okay. What an honor. What happened? A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the sparrow now lives in the stoat. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. Do we want to do that now? Do we do it like this, eh? Can't draw one there, can we? Let's have a look. A bat and a coyote? Next turn they'll both go to there, won't they? So we can kind of, unless we want to kill the coyote the next turn, we can kind of leave that, can't we? My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. Oh, they just got 2 turns of that. Holy moly, I almost just lost straight off the back, eh? Okay. I was trying to avoid this, but I think we're gonna have to, aren't we? So I think that should balance the scales a bit more. Okay, yeah, we're just about living, aren't we? Put the wolf there. Oh shit! I've made a misplay there, haven't I? Unless I kill my current wolf. What if I sacrifice the snapper, eh? Okay, let's do that. Apologies, snapper, but you have to go. Nothing more can be done. Amiga stuff. He's completely insane. You see that, right? Who cares for the rules? Pathetic, really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Well, that's true or not. I reckon he keeps the cat around. Oh, I'm back on the board. Well, what's that may be true? You're 2 damage away from winning. I wonder what these extra ones are for. Impressive, you may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. Well... Another cat? I do like that cat. An adder or an elk. The flighty elk. It moves after attacking. I feel like I need more single sacrifice cards, but let's go with the elk. Bit of variety, eh? I don't quite know what these are. Let's see what this is. The resting point seems kind of interesting. You came across a small group of survivors. Faced and shrunken from starvation, they huddled around the campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire. That will enhance its power, said another. You notice one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Do we believe them? The fire warmed the poor river snapper, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached toward it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the river snapper away from the fire and left. Okay, so this time it worked out, but I wonder if it always will. I should have done that to the cat because it can respawn, and that would have been kind of sicko mode, but whatever. Oh, there's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Silence, I will tear you to shreds. Why is the stoat such a helpful fella, eh? The Grand Fear. What a weird ass thing we got there, eh? What's he got on this side of the board? The grizzly bear? Oh no. The stoat might be about to die, but that is what it is, I guess. Although... This spot, you sure? No, this is a poor decision. But we've made it anyway, bro, so that is what it is, I guess. We can get rid of both of those if we want to, but... See, the thing actually dies next turn. Oops. That grizzly's powerful, isn't it? Holy moly. Can't summon the elk. We could stall a turn with a squirrel, maybe? And that will give us some more... Okay. Right, that gives us some more room to play with. We are playing against the weird, like, dude with the eyes. The guy that taught us how to play. Okay. Okay. We're not in the best spot we could be in, but... we have to draw a squirrel here. I think we're kind of trapped, bro, but... let's see here. Now it can't move, interesting. Oh, I see. Oh, wow. A well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you would really do it. I didn't realize that's what was going to happen, especially as we're going to lose anyway. That thing there. I don't know what it is, but that's what we're playing against. Yeah, I know that grizzly's too powerful. You've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. From atop the barrel beside the door? This old thing right here? Bring it here. To you? How do I do that? Now sit back down. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? Bro, I don't know. Let's do it like this, eh? The proud wolf, a vicious contender. So the adder would have been really good there, actually. Because it would have been able to kill the grizzly in one shot. A powerful item. Turn this and I'll skip my next turn. If bleeding yields 3 blood, if you can ignore the bleating. Choose one. A rock may get you out of a hard place. Turn skips are very powerful, aren't they? Feeling overburdened enough with a full 3 items, you carried on. The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Oh, 'twas the prospector. Okay, what have we got here then? Coyote and a pack mule. One that moves. We don't actually have enough sauce here, do we? But that's okay. Don't think they attack, do they? Oh no, they do attack. Interesting. Okay, I didn't realise that. So we need to draw a squirrel. Oh, so now he's going to go there, which doesn't bother me in the slightest. I like how scared they are when you're doing that as well. That's kind of cute, isn't it? We probably need another... Let's just see what we get from here. The adder. Let me draw my squirrel. Well, the elk should hopefully take the next spot. Even if it does not. Oh no, my wolf! My wolf! Oh, the elk moves there, which is not good for us really, is it? Unless we can, like, force a win. No, I guess I can maybe do that? Wait, what are we? 1-2 off winning? Or do we go for the skip turn here? What we can do actually is we can block that with that, can't we? Hold on, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's just like guarantee that we don't lose. So if we put the adder there and attack, this will stop that guy from moving as well. Okay, we do win. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. That's right, this is a best of 2. There is gold in them cards. Okay. Gold, I've struck gold. So how do these work? So I need to draw something, don't I? He's doing the prospector again. Easy, boss. The mule's key. The mule. You're lacking sacrifices. Your gold nugget can't be sacrificed. Problem is the stoat doesn't work here, does it? Right. But we can kind of like miss the turn here. We're not too worried about it. Okay. Let's draw again. We have the wolf. The bloodhound thinks he's good. He is not. He's a worthless creature. What does that do? When an opposing creature is placed opposite it to an empty space, a card bearing the sigil will move to that empty space. I see. So it's just like an aggressive one. So I think we maybe use this now. Ah, it requires a sacrifice, does it? Well, I'm fucked, aren't I? I'm gonna have to use 2 of these. I'll pass my next turn. Fucking better. I'm obligated to pass. Squirrel. Okay. That's okay, bro. Don't even worry about that. So does this count as 3 sacrifices? If I do this with the wolf, can I actually technically do that? No. That's okay. So we can get rid of that, can't we? And then we're still like pretty much good. Right. So this will kill you. But I think that's fine. How close to death am I? Okay, so we'll get 3 back. We'll get 4 back, actually. That'll give us an extra turn, yeah. I'm sorry, Stoat. It's going to have to be done, though, my boy. Okay, well, not really. We are now in the net equal. Oh, you didn't die. You cheeky boy, you. That means we can draw this no problem. The River Snapper. Not to be confused with a Whippersnapper. I think we win next turn, don't we? Oh no, the Wolf Cub just got in the way. Cheeky boy there. Right, we probably want to get rid of that River Snapper, if anything. Oh no, we can't though. Now we're in an interesting spot. Mess him up, bomb try, and so we can either choose to skip a turn. He would do 3 damage, but we kill the Wolf Cub if we don't do that. And we do both of those and get rid of the Coyote, because the Adder's not doing a lot. Oh, that just wins. I see. Excellent. But what now, my boy? Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. Child 13, a poor abandoned child. It does not sacrifice. It does not die when sacrificed, but do you have the heart to try? Well, that's the same as a cat, though, isn't it? The uninspiring Gek. Perhaps you can find a use for it. It is a non-sacrifice card, though. This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. That's so hard to use, though. You need to have a squirrel on every row for that to be effective. I feel like that takes too long to be useful. I'm going to go for the Gek like an absolute madman. The uninspiring Gek. Bro was like, this thing's shit, and I was like, that seems like the best to me. With the sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onward. The rank smell of rotten mould permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. Ah, the elusive otter. It submerges itself during my turn. Interesting. Another adder. The fervid mantis. Its prying claws strike both to the left and right. Let's go for the mantis. So what are these? So that's the sacrifice, you get something in return. That's the campfire where you can make one of your units stronger, I believe. Let's try that to see if it works with the cat. This could be very sketchy, but whatever. A group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. There is room for a creature on the fire. The warmth will enhance its power. See, this is what I worry about, bro. Like, if I put the cat on there, do I lose it? The mantis could be really good, though. 2 on either side, kind of crazy. No way. Is that a hint, bro? That I shouldn't do this? I needed the cat. I'm going to do it with the mantis, just in case it backfires with the cat. The power of the mantis was enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdrew. That's going to backfire at some point, isn't it? And also, we haven't done this, which I perhaps should have done that, then that. I should have seen the board further, a bit better. Oh well, with more clarity. That's fine. It's me. Oh, it's me. All right, what do we got here then? The bullfrog. Hey, get your hand off the table. Enough for a... The Gek. Get 2. Actually, that's a good idea. So does this attack over that? Total misplay? Oh. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't. Well, we'll see what occurs. It does attack over that. That's not a misplay, my boy. That's the opposite of a misplay. I think we draw a squirrel, but just keep it in our hands for now and just go again. Okay. So if we double squirrel here into the wolf. Where did the wolf go? Like here, maybe? Oh. Oh, no, no, no. That works, that works, that works. The river snapper. Perfect. See ya later, brother. How brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to be kept for each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. Who the hell is the trapper, bro? The watchful bullfrog. It leaps in the way of attacking flyers. So we can sacrifice something. Apply it to something else. So, like, can we apply, like, the poison of the adder to something? Like, to the mantis, maybe? Is that how that works? What did that do? Did I just lose the cards? Oh no. I just kill it? Oh dear. An interesting card style, isn't it? Okay, I think we can get rid of the bullfrog nice and easy there. Squirrel. Into the cat. Ah, turn order mattered there. Into the geck. Do I care about the geck here? No, I think we just roll with that. Oh no, we're losing the adder, which is kind of big. We're losing the cat as well, which is even bigger. Stoot. If I use that, I think I just win, don't I? I pass. Yeah, you do, you cheeky bastard. That's such a valuable item, I probably shouldn't have used it like that, but that's okay. We roll. Okay, we need to go to the backpack. The nascent fawn. It grows quickly into an elk. I see, so they cost less, but they require a turn to get there. That's like the trade-off. The immovable beehive. When it is attacked, you will draw a bee. Let's see what that's about. Right. So this is more interesting, I feel. Did the mantis die? What happened to it? When a card bearing the sigil damages another creature, that creature perishes. Oh no, that's exactly how we wanted that to work. We've got 10 cards, but do we want more? I kind of want the backpack though, that's why I want to go this way. The backpack into that. Can we go back round like that maybe? Got to get the backpack right. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. low-key back the squirrel here. Okay. If you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my card with these. Oh yeah, if you've got another grizzly, we might as well do that, right? So now I've got to go this way. It's interesting, I suppose. The Grand Fair. You always start with a squirrel in your hand, do not. A kingfisher. So these things... A card bearing the sigil submerges itself during its opponent's turn. While submerged, opposing creatures attack its owner directly. I see. So if we want a quick win, that's the way to do it, really, isn't it? I think we just do this. It's going to be a tough start, maybe. But I think we've got to do this to begin with, right? Do we? Or have we already lost? We might have already lost from this. Unless we cut up one of his cards already. We might have lost. Okay, one thing we know we need to do is we need to draw a squirrel here. Do we double squirrel it? Cut a card needs to be this one, doesn't it? On the right, on the left there. Let's do it. Let's do it like this. Don't know how sensible this is, but that's what we've got to do. I think we can sort of start to turn this around. Get a little bit of momentum going, eh? Wow, yeah. Okay, I think we win next turn, don't we? Even with the bullfrog there. Yep. Oh wow, our things are spilling over. That's crazy. What do we have here then? You must make a different kind of choice now. Choose not a specific beast, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. What? The Bountiful Warren. It spawns a rabbit when it is played. A random card with a cost of 1. What were you expecting? And not that, weirdly enough. So campfire or bag again. Let's... I guess I should have realised that and gone actually for the bag. See if we get something a bit better this time. That's a fantastic item. Let's go for it. Alrighty then, a new boss approaches. Why'd you play that at? My boss battles are high-stake tests of your aptitude. With one flame you will either overcome them or die. Fear not, I will let you keep the smoke. What is the smoke? A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat at a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I am the angler, go fish! Lucky draw, you reckon? Alright, what is the smoke, eh? I need to know what that does, bro. What have I got there? What have I got with the smoke? What are you? No, I need to know what you do. You can't just say you're going to give me the smoke. What does that mean? Okay, so we've got a kingfisher there. That's fine. Don't really have a way of getting something out quick, do we? Because we don't have the cat. So what the heck does this do? Never doubted the fecundity of rabbits. Whatever the heck that means. That means, can we also sacrifice this? I do have a random rabbit here. I don't know what the smoke does, but we've played it, so there's that. So is it every turn? Do we get one every turn? Let's just see if we get one every turn. Let's get rid of that and some of the stone instead. Fine. Don't know what the smoke does. Which fish? Hard choose. Okay. What are you doing, bro? Well, I can surely just get rid of that, right? Just sacrifice it. So if I draw that, let's just draw one of these. The beehive. The beehive. This will allow me to draw a bee, I believe. Fresher fish, easy choose. That did not draw a bee for me. Okay, well I guess we just go again, eh? Mine now, go fish. Oh, surely that's... Okay, okay, I see. So we can double squirrel into a wolf, right? Break glass in emergency, or just go for it? I think just go for it. So now we're equal. He will get like 2 damage off here. I don't think that matters. Okay, I see, I see. Can I sacrifice the smoke? Is that legal tenure? Okay, excellent. It is legal tenure. Oh fuck! I didn't think that through. Shit. Okay, the only way to avoid this is to get this. Needs to break that glass in case of emergency there, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Take fish, go fish. Let me draw something new. The mantis. I think we'll keep that in our hand for now, to be honest with you. Or do we? I think we do. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so if we draw a squirrel here, we can distract him and then just do this, right? Yeah. Okay, good gimmick, good gimmick. There you go. Now what do? Do you clear the board? Oh dear. That was too fast, too soon. Oh my god, what the heck? A card bearing the sigil will block an opposing creature bearing the airborne sigil. How the fuck do I do this then? You've just got to... Okay. No, this is doable. As insane as this seems, this is doable. So... Start by drawing one of these. Okay, not bad. So if we sacrifice this one, summon the mantis, and then use turn stop. So we've got all of that going. Let's see how this works. Nice. Very good. Okay. You pass. And so I win, right? Because our board's actually set up. Yes, we got loads over. That's crazy. What a play. Let me relight your candles. How's it going, Tonsi? How was Code Vein 2? Still enjoyable, I sure hope. Let me relight your candles. Defeat the angler? Yeah, you fucking cheated as well, didn't you? It's like that many grizzlies? That's crazy. You may choose a rare card. Choose wisely. The Gek. That thing, or Child 13. That's such a hard thing to summon. I'm gonna go for Child 13. Let's see how it works out. You consider one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. Dinner would have to wait. Let me see. A frigid gust of wind billowed, unwelcome, into your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You ascended to the snow line. The monstrous grizzly. Its form speaks enough of its efficiency. A nascent raven, it is no less conniving in its incubation. The industrious beaver. When played, it constructs dams adjacent to it. Do we just go straight for the grizzly? That's a big sacrifice though, isn't it? Have you played Inscryption, Tonsu? Have you played this sinister card game? $40 in. I think that's more than I spent in Code Vein 1. I know I didn't do all the side quests in that, but I did quite a lot of exploring. So the beaver constructs dams adjacent to it, essentially blocking things off. That's quite defensive. It is an absolute beast if you get it on the board, though. Let's roll with the grizzly. Fuck it. Right, so that's the weird altar thing. So we can give cards the abilities of others. So I'm wondering if I can give, like, my cat ability to, like, something that's, like, actually a bit more powerful. Either that or we take... Let's have a look, actually. Right. Oops. So, like, I don't quite know what does the beehive do? I wish I could fucking see what my cards do. One. Oh, there it is. Bees. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, a bee is created in your hand. A bee is defined as 1 power, 1 health, and airborne. A 0 power, 1 health. Creates it in my hand. Does the bee have a cost to it, though? So you can see the mantis. So this has like the airborne ability. The mantis has like the poison ability. I wonder if I can do that sacrifice ability onto something with like an actual attack. So like honestly, that on the Gek would be like ridiculous. No sacrifice needed to summon it. It just goes straight in and causes a ruckus. 1 damage. Not a lot of health, but we can continually sacrifice it. What else might that be good on? We do have 2 of these, so it might be worth trying it. Let's go for it. I think we try it. Oops. Alter deck. No, I can't seem to do that. Okay. Wait. And then it looks like if we look at the board, it looks like after we go to there, after we do this encounter where we can use some of our extra things we've got in our backpack, we can get a new backpack there. So maybe that's worth trying. Why, hello there, Jimmy. Have you played Inscryption? So we want to oh, we don't have it. Oh, yeah. No, we do have a choice. I want to sacrifice the cat, and I want to put it on the Gek, I think. See if that works. How I think it will. I hope it does. Yes. Wow, that could be something. I summon my Gek in attack position. There's no attack or defense here. It's a slightly simpler game. Only 4 monster slots, no spell core. Your spell cards are kind of here. I don't have a lot of good items here. I guess I can get rid of this one if I know I'm going to win. Right, let's see what we're up against. So we've got a Moose Buck. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. Creatures in the way will be pushed in the same direction. The Mole. When an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil will move to that space to receive the strike instead. Okay, so we've got this. So this, if we play this, this puts a thing in our hand, doesn't it? Right. I don't mind the idea of putting the Mantis here in that middle slot. It only costs 1 as well. Right. So I'm gonna put you here. You can interrupt the Buck. We'll get a rabbit for a free summon and then summon the Mantis in that spot. That's the play here. Get a rabbit. That's the rabbit for this thing. And then we get 2 damage off, I think. Or do we? Yeah, we know we get 4 damage off because the Mantis is actually a fucking beastly card. I forgot. Okay, that's fine, because I think we win next turn anyway. Let's just get the squirrel to cause a bit of a ruckus, or slow this moose down, one or the other. Nice, there we go. I forgot to use the fan, but that Mantis is looking... I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's single player, but we'll find out, eh? First time I've been on this. You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at my pelts? Take a pelt free of charge. See the quality. I have a lot though, don't I? So what do I do with these pelts? I guess we can just get 1 of each and then move on. Or we can save up and get 2 golden ones. I don't know. Go for 2 of those, don't I? You're leaving already. Please consider me pelts. What do you mean? Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight, but he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. Okay, let's hope that he's right then. Right. That's what is that thing there? Is that like a different sort of boss? Let's find out. Let's go upgrade the stuff that we get from our backpack and then see what else we got. That pitiful opossum. Well, what does it do though? A frozen opossum is created in your hand. A frozen opossum is defined as 0 power, 5 health, frozen away. The black goat is an interesting one. It's a free summon. Let's go for the black goat. At least for now. We know that that's a known quantity. No, fuck. We didn't get a thing. Let's get rid of that. Okay, cool. Poke Rogue. No idea what that is. Oh dear, what is this? What is this we're dealing with? He's got his, like, weird totem thing. So, like, sharp chords. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, the strikers then deal a single point of damage. What? I don't know what that is. Oh, I see. The Gek is here. Oh my god, the rabbit pelt. What the? Oh, I've got like nothing that's of use here. A card bearing the sigil will grow into a more powerful form after 1 turn on the board. I mean, interestingly, we can summon everything here, regardless of whether it's good or not. Let's get the Gek involved here. Oh, this needs a sacrifice. That's fine. Let's put it there. Is the rabbit pelt the same? Let's roll with this, I guess. At least for now. Oh, fuck. Well, that was a waste, wasn't it? Anyway. Should have enough to get. Piss. Right, hold on. Oh, do I need to use the... You can't draw blood from a snowy fur. You'll need something else. Oh, so that's actually fucked us, has it? It hasn't really, because we can use the black goat instead. This is problematic, though. Oh, hello, Child 13. You seem rather interesting. I wish I'd known that about you before we started this. Right, I should have sacrificed that as well. That's my bad, but that's okay as well. So this gets rid of this. 2 damage. This does 2 damage and stalls that for a turn. That's there, that's fine. Let's go for it. Oh, that didn't do anything, Child 13. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. Okay, what do we need here? We probably need a squirrel, don't we? To stall, maybe? Now that's where the goat thing would have come in more useful. We've got on the back there a rabbit. I think it's kind of trapped, but that kind of works out, I think. Ooh, we got a dirty, disgusting win. I don't mind it. Okay, moving on. A fan-made roguelike from the mainline Pokemon games, very well made. I swear, like, if you actually want, like, good Pokemon content, I swear just, like, fan-made ROMs are just so much better than, like, whatever Game Freak is currently releasing, right? Like, all, like, their interesting remixes, like, actually putting, like, the new mechanics into old games and, like, making them interesting again. You encounter a small outpost in the woods, tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. I can trade you any of these. Take your time. Okay, I'm looking at the black goat, and I think that's quite good. Let's have a look at this raven. A card bearing the sigil will strike an opponent directly, even if there's a creature opposing it. I like the black goat. If I mentioned I like the black goat. Right, let's see what else we got. The mole, the sparrow, and the wolf. Maybe I keep the adder because of its ability. Being quite strong, being able to poison things is quite a strong ability. Fine, adder. Welcome to the family again. Is that a golden pelt? Magnificent. Oh, hello. Got the rat pack. Right, let's have a look here. So this is super expensive, but super powerful. A card bearing this sigil will grow into a more powerful form after 1 turn. When a card bearing the sigil is played, you'll receive a random item as long as your pack is not full. I like that. I kind of want to risk the strange larvae as well. These pelts are most excellent, my thanks. Okay. We didn't use any... No, we did. We did use a drink. I keep on forgetting to use my fan, which I think is useless. Right, let's have a look at this as a whole then, rather than an individual. So we've got 2 packs, a campfire into a thing. We can maybe use our poisonous thing there. We want one or the other, don't we? Not both. I'm gonna go for the campfire first, then we can see what we get from there and see if there's something perhaps more tuned for that. They gave Starmie long legs, my god. The warm light of the campfire was a welcome sight, though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampened the greeting. Let's see, I'm scared for the time where like it actually like eats it. It eats what I'm trying to use, but that's okay. Right, let's see here. Do we go for the Gek again? I think we've done the Mantis already, haven't we? That was ridiculous. Oh no, I don't think we've done the Gek actually. The Adder, although we are going to kill the Adder, so maybe we don't go for that. Pick something else. Okay, Stoat. The Stoat's on our side. It's the only, like, sentient being, seemingly. You are just a sacrifice. Let's go for the Gek. The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's power. Spotting a few of the survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your Gek. Don't know how good that Gek's actually going to be, but hey. It is invincible. Oh, hello. Look at all this stuff we've got. Now, this is why we have the Gek right here. The Moose Buck. The Mole Man and the Moose Buck. What a combination. So we can just summon the Gek here and get, like, loads of stuff going. For, like, no cost. Right, so we've got this strange lava here. It requires a turn, but that mole thing can't attack us, so we can just place it there. Same with this warden. This warden is now useless, but we have a rabbit in our hand. Perfect. On we go. The 2 damage of the Gek. Oh my god, what? Oh, give me a second. What is this strange pupa that we have? Obviously we draw this. The Pack Rat. Do we cut the moose? The elk fawn's not going to do a lot. Okay, I'm going to summon the Pack Rat here. To do that I need a sacrifice. Let's start with the rabbit. Is it worth it, actually? Or do I just sacrifice the rabbit? Oops. Huh? Yeah, I think we do need to... We need to deal with one of these 2 things, I think. I'm gonna... summon the Pack Rat here. That sucks. I don't think that does anything, actually. Not for us, at least. Maybe I get the squirrel involved as well. I'm gonna take 3 damage here. Does that affect me? Let's find out. Okay, so you went there, did you? The Mothman! Oh my goodness. The Mothman has cometh. Child 13 as well. It does require a sacrifice, but that's okay. I think it dies next turn anyway, Child 13. I should have actually waited there, but that's okay. Oh my god, we just won immediately. Righty-ho-ty. What do we got here? The conniving raven, the blight upon the skies, the sparrow, the grizzly. So what do I value here? Let's just take the raven. Right, okay. Do I want to put the adder on something? The adder's poison onto something? Or do I just power something up? Here. I think so. I think the adder's like actually like too weak a card. I think we just want to like streamline our deck a bit here. If anything. No, we can't. No, there it is. The adder. I don't think it matters too much what we put this on at the moment. Draw the wolf. Let's have a poisonous wolf, eh? That's cute. Our next boss arrives. The smoke. A free sacrifice. A man stood before you. A man you recognized immediately. It was the trapper. You reached out to examine his wares, but he stops you. Sorry, but today you will supply the pelts. Oh shit, son. What are we doing here? We got a strange lava again, though, which is kind of cute. Strange frogs are everywhere. What do you do? A card bearing the sigil will block an opposing creature bearing the airborne sigil. We can fuck with that. The leaping trap. When a card bearing the sigil perishes, the creature opposing it perishes as well. A pelt is created in your hand. That can't do anything. That's just stuck there. That's fine. Right. But then we can't act. Okay, no. That works with the raven. How much is the strange? Do I have to sacrifice for the strange lava, don't I? Okay, so we could build up a strange lava, then destroy this with the scissors and attack directly after 2 turns. The other alternative here is just to get the raven going. Or wait a turn and get the grizzly instead. What are our options here? Don't like this hand. Turn and get the grizzly going. We definitely have damage that, don't we? We only need to do like 4 damage a turn. If we get rid of these, we only need to do 2. It's not very aggressive, is it? Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Damn, that raven really screwed us over. That's okay though. Right. Ah, interesting. Okay. That's brutal, that is. Alright, okay. guess if we get rid of all of these, we don't actually have much to worry about. Strange larva, I can't. No, it can live that long. Because this only does 1 damage. The rest just drawing. Chart 13. Okay, it does need a sacrifice though. But once we got it, we've got something to go with. Ah, that's going to attack regardless. Okay, interesting. Right. So it's going to do 3 damage next turn. I think puts me at a loss, doesn't it? So that was a slight misplay. The other alternative is we sacrifice that to summon Child 13, and then that won't break. So then he'll only do 2 damage the next turn. Still think we need to get rid of something here. Okay, excellent. I need to draw a card for that. Oh, that's okay. So that was stall that, weren't it? Which is fine. Let's just draw from here again. The stoats. I'll stall it for enough time, I think, to... Got the Mothman. Right, okay. Let's get another squirrel on the board, eh? This will definitely turn things around though, that's for certain, isn't it? Not quite enough to win, but we're definitely looking better. Do we go for... let's just draw something else, I guess. The Black Goat. Okay, that's a nice little card there. So we can get a Grizzly involved now. No, I don't think we do that yet, actually. I think we just attack and then we see what occurs next turn, I guess. See what he does. Hello. Too fast. Too soon. That's so cheap, isn't it? Right, hold on. So that stops me from doing that, but that will get rid of us. That will get rid of a Grizzly. And then we have a Grizzly of our own as well. Let's see what we get from the draw, because that could make a big difference. Beehive. Does require a sacrifice. Nothing will kill a Grizzly, won't it? Okay. Ah, it's got that as well, does it? Yeah, we're fucked. How are we supposed to do that then? You will make an exquisite pelt. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory, though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Please choose a card to draw the cost from. To draw the cost from? A cost of 1 blood from the Black Goat. And another. This time I will use its power and health. The numbers. 2 power and 4 health from the Elk. And choose a card from which I will extract the sigils. A sigil of bifurcated strike and a sigil of touch of death from the Mantis. I never did ask your name. My name? Oh my. It's only an hour in and it asked us our name. I'm gonna get some water Ziza whilst we think of a good name for ourselves. Yeah, we just lost our first run. We beat 2 bosses and got to the 3rd boss, and then he decided to put like a field full of grizzlies out for me. The first time we managed to avoid it because we had this Mantis card that just immediately killed 2 of his grizzlies, and then a time stop, which meant that we killed him in 1 turn. The second time around, we didn't have a turn skip, so we couldn't do that again. But I reckon we would have won if we did have a turn skip, because we had a thing with 7 attack on the field. Anyway, let's go get some water. Good old Gremmel. There's now but one final matter. The portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. Did it get a good portrait? Here we go again. Another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. The resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. You gain a bone when one of your creature perishes for any reason. Damn, son. Even if we sacrifice it ourselves. So we've got the tooth pull. For the rattler. I don't even know what that does, bro. Anyway. The mighty stoat. It's almost worth waiting a turn before I did that. From the death of your creature, you've gained a bone. You will not lose this until it is spent or the battle ends. I think I've messed this up already, bro. I'll be honest with you. Rattler doing 3 damage. Holy moly. I mean, I know exactly what we need to do, and that means I'm sacrificing the stoat again. Or does it? No, it does. No, it doesn't. Technically I don't, do I? Because he can kill the squirrel, then I can summon the opossum, and then I avoid using any resources. Nope, I should have done that. Okay. Well, we can draw another squirrel, I guess. I guess we keep that in the hand. Not the rattler. Anything but the rattler. The humble opossum. Now what have you got in store? The bullfrog? I think not. Well, there we go, you loser. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh. I forgot your figurine. And get up and fetch it for me. It's beside the safe. The heck? Does that have to be my figurine, bro? Oh, those are my items. Hey, it's only that time. Let us continue. The unkillable cockroach. It returns to your hand after dying. I like that already. The nefarious rattler. A brittle creature once past its monstrous fangs. The meager coyote. But what did you expect for only 4 bones? Cockroach, obviously. You know, you're free to get up again. To keep your blood flowing. Nah, we're alright, fam. Some bone tokens for a rainy night. Sure, give me those bone tokens, whatever. Probably need to get rid of some of these extraneous things that we've got. Are you smart or something? He usually doesn't even bother teaching about bones. Alright, here's a tip. I saw a past victim writing a passcode in the rule book. The rule book? This thing? A mighty leap. What? Squirrel in a bottle. Failure. To the user, nothing will happen. This bottle of goo has no use. There are boons? Holy moly. The value with this will equal to the number of sacrifices made during your turn. What's happened here then? Oh god. Mirror. Okay. Well, we can figure out the rulebook a bit later, I guess. Right, what we got here? Porcupine. What does that do? Once a card bearing the seal is struck, the striker is then dealt a single damage point. Okay. Don't mind it. It costs 4 bones to summon. Ah, I didn't realise that. That's me being a silly boy then, isn't it? Right, I wonder if that counts as a thing as well. So the stoat can live the coyote, which is kind of cool. So I guess we just go for that. The porcupine will do 1 damage. Do 1 damage to that as well. Bullfrog can do whatever. Do we break the squirrel in case of emergency here? I didn't think so. I didn't think it's worth it. I think we're pretty happy with that. I like how the stoat is on our side as well. That's kind of cute. I think I just draw here. Just draw a pointless squirrel. Ah, that's okay. Let's see what else we got. You got the wolf. Should live, shouldn't you, Wolfie? Yeah, you do. And you've run out of stuff, have you? That's unfortunate. I see the way this is going. I concede. You may accept my surrender, or you may finish this match the slow way. I will accept your surrender. If you desire it, you may stand now. It will allow me time to plan. I am no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. It allows me to plan your next encounter, but do keep your hands off of my possessions. Why would I ever do that there? I can't just leave, can I? Bro is staring at me. He's like, I don't trust you not to touch my possessions, my boy. I know you will. 273, I found the code, lads. For the safe. Fuck it. I'm touching your possessions. Free a stink bug from the sun. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if you would ever escape. That iron crypt is the stoat around? The stunted wolf? This madness must end. Put that away. Why am I holding a key, bro? Huh? What the fuck? Oh, hello. Oh, I see. What am I trying to do here? Je ne comprends pas. Je ne comprends pas. Oh. I forgot that I had put that there. Very well, you may add it to your deck, and I'll deal you one every so often. The skink? What does it do there? Very well, you just accept that. Fair dinkum, lad. Interesting. You need to make 5 out of this. Okay. So those cancel each other out. That does nothing. Unless I can do this. So that'll do 1, won't it? Okay, so we're trying to make us hit 5, aren't we? So those cancel each other out unless I do this. No, that's trapped there. So these cancel each other out. What can we do here then? So that doesn't make a difference whether we do that or that, unless we need that to do more than that. That would do 3, so that cancels, that's 3, that's... So is it like this? Absolutely not. What went wrong then? So that does make 3, okay. Interesting. So why does that block if that's there? Is that not what they did the first time? Have I lost my mind there? That's what I wanted to do the first time. Okay, interesting. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well, I will add them to your deck and make them available for future challenges. Holy moly, we're unlocking so many cards, Zize. We're a naughty, naughty person, aren't we? I don't know what the bug does. What does the bug mean? I feel like I'm supposed to understand how these cards work, but I just don't, eh? How naughty of me. Still 4, eh? Just brute force it, I guess. The caged wolf, curious. Okay, that's interesting. So that attacks both sides, does it? Is that not? Why does that not add anything when it should attack there as well? And why does that only add 1 when that should do 3, right? I feel like I'm maybe missing something here. Alright, we can come back to that when we figure out how to like actually use some of these things, I guess. Sorry for like dicking around in your house, bro. A card bearing the sigil will block an opposing. By a card bearing the sigil will strike each opposing space to the left and right of the space across from it. A card bearing the sigil will strike each opposing space to the left, right, and center of it. When the card bearing the sigil perishes, the creature inside it is released in its place. Interesting. When the card bearing the sigil is drawn, this sigil is replaced with another sigil at random. At the beginning of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will pull small creatures like squirrels into its orbits. Whoops. Into its orbits. Card bearing the sigil will strike each opposing space. Gain 1 power. Creatures adjacent to a card bearing the sigil gain 1 power. Careless. Annoying. Waterborne we've made. Waterborne before. Ants. The value represented with the sigil will be equal to the number of ants that the owner has on their side of the table. Okay, right. What was it? Was it leader that thing had? It had this in it, the bifurcated strike. Worthy sacrifice. Repulsive. It looked like a shackle breaking, didn't it? Sharp quills. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, the striker is then dealt a single point of damage. Why does that aid here, though? If we look at this one. So, it's going to it gets hit a point of damage. This attacks both sides. What was the other one we had? It was... We say when a card is bearing the sigil will be struck, a tail is created in its place, and a card bearing the sigil moves to the right. Oh, so it just moves to the right there? Okay. So that thing will die. It moves to the right and leaves a tail there. When it's hit there. So that will kill that. We don't want that one to die, eh? So is it like that? So it will hit that, that will die, then 1, 2, 3, like that. Yep. Cool. Without having met her, this wood carving is meaningless. In time, you will understand its power. Hey, how's it going, bro? Good chat, though. Let's get back to the board. Okay, what do we got here, then? New cards. Yeah. Saw my nose out. Because we're a snuffly boy. The stalwarts. The stalwart snapper. A near impenetrable defense. The pernicious vulture. A tyrant of the skies. That's so expensive, though, isn't it? Me, Gremmel. I'm a beast. I want me. Oh, the Gremmel in the house. He can't be stopped, baby. Let's have a look at my deck, actually. What we've got? We now got a caged wolf as well. What does that do? We will never know. I guess it's a useless card. The stink bug. The creature opposing a card bearing this sigil loses 1 power. The ant queen. When the card bearing the sigil is played, an ant is created in your hand. The value represented with the sigil will be equal to the number of ants that the owner has on their side of the table. Okay, bro, okay. So we can apply like the unkillable cockroach thing to something else here. So like if we have something that's like super cheap. It's a shame that so I'm gonna hold on to this for now, and then maybe we could get something that's like. So I think maybe we go to the campfire and make something slightly more powerful. I don't know what though. It's me. Look at me. So that power equals the number of ants on the field. Stoat won't do it. Right. Let's do this then. I quite like it. It's interesting. Warm a creature by the fire. Stop this. Oh. Let's go for the skink, because it's kind of annoying to kill as well, isn't it? The skink. The fire warmed the weary skink and enhanced its power. You suspect the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. With your skink in tow, you retreated into the woods. So that doesn't actually have like a negative effect, seemingly. Okay, so this guy's gonna have like an extra power here, though, isn't he? Hello. Okay, so they've got dive ability or something. You again? Indeed, our friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan? We have another friend here. You've got to be. I wouldn't call him a friend, but I suppose we are in deep this time. Okay, right. Let's have a look at our hand. So we can make something weaker. What's across the way from us? The wolf cub. We can make the wolf cub useless with this stink bug. That's immediately the idea that I've got. What do you mean? Oh, you acquire bones. Well, whoops daisies. Oh well. The stoat can do the same thing. It can tank a hit. You sure? I'm fucking certain, mate. Don't you worry about it. Away we go. Stop that. Oh, you can't tank it. Oops. Oops daisies. I forgot they had that ability. Jeez, that's kind of sketchy as fuck then, isn't it? They've all got that dive thing going on. The bullfrog can tank a hit from this as well. Squirrel. Do we save that? Maybe we save this actually. As weird as it sounds. The wolf exists to slaughter. How far off winning are we? Hold on, let's have a look. 2 points. Kill the opossum. The bullfrog will die. That won't matter, because the stink bug kills it. No, it won't. Unless we summon a squirrel here. We could just rip our teeth out and win immediately. I think that's how we do it. Play a sacrificial squirrel here. Fool. I don't have anything in my hand. I don't need it though, baby. The caged wolf. A wall. But caged nonetheless. Oh, I've not had this event before, Zizo. Am I making like cringy strategies here, Zizo? Are you like, oh my god, this madman, what's he doing here? You come across a hobbled man standing beside some boulders. You caught me off guard. Not supposed to see me till further down the road. Say I like me a gamble. If and you can pick a boulder that has gold in it, you can keep it. Show me where to strike. The middle one always. Oh, dagnabbit, no gold. But that is a funny looking varmint. Keep it. So, once a card around the sigil is struck, a bee is creating a health. The bee finds 1 power, 1 health, and airborne. But it has the rabbit sigil as well, which is really interesting. So I play it, I get a free rabbit, and then if it gets hit, I get a bee. Ah, interesting. I didn't realize I was going to get 2 of these. The crackling fire lit the starving faces of a group of survivors. We have not food, one said. But perhaps one of your creatures will join us. Enhances health, said another. It sure does seem like a scam, doesn't it? But let's see here. Do what you must. Will it even work with the beehive? It's an interesting one, isn't it? Because the more health that has, the more bees I can get. Let's go for it. Let's see what occurs. The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's health. Spotting a few of the survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your beehive. The bee rabbit build? That's the pelt guy, but I don't have enough for pelts. I need more cards, so let's just go this way. Take the sacrifice. See what occurs, eh? Okay, I don't mind that as a thing that you've got, bro. Okay, this is like a. What have you got? The porcupine and the sparrow. Yes, the old porcupine and the sparrow. So there's no point putting the beehive there, is there? It allows me to have a rabbit, which in turn will allow me to summon myself to the field. Well, how interesting. And if I put myself there, well, so if I, well, hold on. So he's going to do that and then attack. Does that mean he moves to there? I don't think it matters really, does it? I'm quite the beast, to be fair. Let's just go. Oh, I put myself in the worst spot because like that doesn't work. That's okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? The bees have that ability as well? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, bees, I see you. We're getting an ant queen out, aren't we? That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, but we need to sacrifice something to summon the worker ant. We can sacrifice the opossum to get the worker ant in and then power everything up. Cause an absolute ruckus there. Perfect. If I put it in the middle one, we would have done loads more damage, but that's okay. Wow, we've got loads of the Rattler. That's expensive, bro. The tyrannical great white, the master of the deep. The raven's egg. A Carbarian sigil submerges itself during its opponent's turn, while submerged opposing creatures attack its owner directly. So the raven egg will just turn into a raven. I'm gonna go for the great. I don't know. Maybe the raven egg's better because it's cheaper. Oh, I forgot to ask you what you've been playing, eh? So you got through Ghost of Tsushima. What occurred after that then? I forgot to get rid of some of the shit in my pack. The amount of items you can carry is 3, and you have 3. Instead, perhaps you'll accept this gift from my friend. Ooh, I think I will. A pack rat, always useful. Indeed it is. You now have 1 life for this boss, but the smoke will help you. The incessant clank, clank, clanking reverberating between your ears. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. The prospector, of course. He's made a return. Okay, let's see what we've got here. We've got a skink, a worker, and a cockroach, and the smoke itself, of course. Let us begin. A coyote and a pack mule. I'm not too worried about the pack mule. The coyote could cause some issues, though. Let's just get the thing. Yes, the coyote may cause us some issues indeed. The smoke gives us 4 bones as well, so we can summon the cockroach to cause a ruckus. Interesting indeed. So if I use this, is that worth it to get the cockroach in play? I don't know. I feel like if I could make that cheaper. So many bones. Yeah, that's why I wanted to save this for something else, right? I think that makes sense. Right, we've played our entire hand, for better or for worse. Probably for worse. No, now this boss works, but hey. Were you as unfaltering as the cockroach? Well, we'll find out, I suppose. The wolf has entered my hand. Do you back yourself against the wolf? Oh fuck, we did that maybe too quickly. There is gold in them cards. Okay, right. How are we going to do this? Well, we can have a cockroach and get involved. Squirrel might not be the worst thing either. Start with this, I guess. The beehive. Wonderful. The main problem here is the things aren't in the right spot, are they? I mean, yeah. Let's just get rid of the coyote. I think that helps us. And then it's whether we want to get rid of that. No, we can. I think we can just kind of use a resistance threat. When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing this sigil will move to that empty space. It's not overly useful, is it? Hmm. So 2 DLCs and High Guard. I mean, that seems to be the general consensus with High Guard, to be fair. It's very average, but, you know. Okay, let's get some draw power going. I rate it, you know. Even if we can't use it yet. Okay, interesting. That stops him from going forward with that, which I don't mind. Prospector boss again. Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking, bro. But we're holding out pretty strong so far, at least. 2 bees. Not bad. Look at this hand, bro. I don't need a squirrel, do I? The caged wolf. Damn, we really don't need that, do we? I just need them to destroy this nugget so that I can actually get things going, I guess. That's fine in a way. Go for this, I think. The Great White, ready to spawn. But don't worry, I won't need it. So we can sacrifice that and we'll summon that, I guess. Let's start with the bee, the bee. No, let's start with the rabbit. And then we can summon the wolf here. Which in turn will let us summon the bee here. And that will in turn let us summon the cockroach here. You can't do that. Let's go. I think that's enough to win, isn't it? An extra gold toothy thing. Didn't manage to kill the pack mule there, but that's okay. Need a light. Well, there you go. Your reward. Let's see what we got. The Ouroboros. The eternal serpent. Death strengthens it forever. Forever? The prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. Child 13 as well. I'm tempted with the Ouroboros, especially as we seem to have good draw power here with this deck. If we get like the bunny bee, we kind of like get things rolling. Although Child 13 is kind of nice. Let's just go for the Ouroboros. After the harrowing encounter with the prospect, you gathered yourself and continued onwards. Let me think. The air grew thick with moisture. The buzzing and chirping of insects drowned out the sound of your footfalls. You beheld the wetlands. The Rat King, the tragic Rat King. When their tangled bodies become corpses, you will gain. The Brummy came out of me. You will gain 4 bones. So we can either strengthen our pack. Will that give us another pack rat if we do that? I think we just want to do this, don't we? Make some of our individual cards a bit stronger. warm a creature by the fire, enhance its power so the hungry survivor. So can we do that with the beehive? As outrageous as that seems. I'm gonna try it with the beehive, you know. Let's go beehive. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we can do it multiple times with the same thing as well. Perhaps a bit risky considering how valuable that is for us, but still. We've got a new icon there as well that we can perhaps utilize. Me again. Yes, you again, apparently. Not the best starting hand we've ever had, but that's okay. Be the bee. Remember that, folks. You gotta be the bee. Okay, squirrel go here. Don't have anything that can fly. The stoat can just go here. Bad play. You're actually correct. That was a bad play. It'll work out. We can stall for long enough, hopefully, to get things going, but not ideal. Okay, let's draw. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, the opossum, eh? So eventually that thing will die, right? That's kind of what we're aiming for. Well, a bit of damage off, eh? Ooh. Okay. Okay. Let's place a that does nothing for us. That was silly. Okay, we've got a bit of a interesting, like, back and forth here, I guess. Okay. How close are we to losing here? Oh, not very close, actually. So we've still got that as well. The wolf. The wolf enters the field, not afraid. Okay. Let's see here. How much health does the wolf have? 2 health. So we could summon it next to the bee and then just not worry about the stump. I think that's the play, isn't it? Summon the opossum and then summon the wolf. Ah. Sheesh. We're looking a bit tight at the moment, but the wolf should really cause a ruckus now, eh? Even if we just use a squirrel to stall a turn, which I think we might do with here. All right, we're back in the fray, eh? Okay, that doesn't stall a turn. I lied. Doesn't work like that. So strange, why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory in the flash. The flash? Well, you require 2 of these to summon. Which doesn't actually help us that much. Ah, yes. Good job. A workaround. Summoned here. I guess we can just get you in here so that, like, eventually you'll do damage for us. One, two, three. Yeah, is it worth? Let's draw this. The pack rat. I'm gonna be a prick here and just do this. Well, I don't know. Does that make things worse if you do that? I wanted all the extra stuff that we were gonna get from that. Well, anyway. Oh, stoat's my favorite animal. Yeah, there's who doesn't love a stoat, eh? Who doesn't love a stoat? Let me have a look at my deck. Is it worth going for that now? Because I wanted to put the cockroach's ability on something else. Like, imagine if you put the cockroach ability onto that beehive. That's crazy. Like, that's the sort of disgusting things that we need to think about. Can we do that? Can we put the can we double up on the beehive there? I don't think we can we? Don't think that's allowed. I think it's already got its like thing attached to it. That would be dirty if we could. Don't really know what else we can do. Maybe on the skink, because that's cheap and also does something similar to be annoying. So because the cockroach is kind of expensive for what it is. Let's just see what this is first, I guess. What does this do? You arrive at the inky black mouth of a cave. Hello. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke, "Pass one of my trials and I'll be yours," in a raspy voice. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck. You will decide. They will decide your success or failure. It spoke again, but first you must choose a trial. Okay. The trial of health. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health combined to pass. Oh shit. The trial of wisdom. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. The trial of power. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 attack power combined to pass. Let's have a look at what we've got here. So we've got a lot of sigils, don't we? Attack power's not looking great. Health ain't looking great either. Let's go for sigils. Let the trial of wisdom begin. Oh, that's a great start. Ooh. Oh. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Failure, the creature whispered as it faded into the blackness. That's so unlucky. Does this count as a spooky game? I was thinking that. It definitely could do. The crackling fire lit the starving faces of a group of survivors. We have not food, one said, but perhaps one of your creatures will join us, enhance its health. Pack rat the goat pack rat. Choose wisely. Where's the opossum? That's quite easy to summon, so let's just get that thing. The survivors will write about the flames. I'm just waiting for the time where like that backfires and we can't do anything with it. Oh my. Extraordinary. Here we have our Ouroboros. Well. Right, let's see where we want to summon this. Oh, the beehive doesn't work here. Okay, interesting. I still think we summon it just because of how it functions. And it can attack as well. So we place it here, don't we, I think. That gives us a rabbit. Place the rabbit wherever, really. So there. Oh, jeez, okay. What is this, a damage test? This is crazy, right? I think we need to get rid of the egg. I think that's our priority at the moment, to stop it from just kind of getting a bit out of hand. It doesn't even make a difference, does it? Because of how they function. The cockroach. We almost have enough for it, but not quite. Okay, this could... No, we win this turn, don't we? I'm pretty sure. Draw this, the Great White. We don't win this turn. That's kind of depressing, really. But again, I guess we do have the cockroach, don't we? Okay. Having the beehive gun sucks. Ah, We need 3 to win. Okay, I think we got to do it like this, don't we? Then we need 3 to win. Just go straight for it. Let's not dick about. You did not. I don't even know if I picked up January's, to be honest. Bone, double blood, or single blood? It doesn't say how many bones it is. 1 times bone. Let's have a look. Coyote's 4 bones. Okay. Should have gone for the blood, but hey, that is what it is. I guess because we've already got. I mean, I imagine if we go there again, we'll get another trinket from that. But anyway. I need more health, clearly. The Rat King. The Ouroboros. And of course, Gremel. The Gremlin. Let's give the wolf a bit more health. I'm not too bothered. Look, there's a 3rd talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate the guy. Biggest killjoy ever. Any more information than that, bro? But he's the only one of us with a plan to get things back to normal. Well, thanks for sharing, I guess. Right, what have we got here? A squirrel, so the skink should be quite good here, I think. Damn. The dive as well, that's crazy. So we probably want to get rid of the rat first, don't we? Damn, that is aggressive, that's for sure, isn't it? Okay. Here we probably just need to draw this, don't we? Get the squirrel out and about. Okay, the stoat can tank the thing. Yep. Okay, we are sweating a little bit because that'll do 3 damage to us. So now we kind of need to. That'll do 2. The stoat lives. No, that'll do 3. Quite what we need there. So we either need the cockroach to do that. So that makes 3. No, that makes 2, and he's gonna hit us for 3. So I guess we need to pull our teeth in. And then now we live on 1 health. Again. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. So now if we draw this, we should be able to summon the worker ant. So that'll do 2, that'll kill that, that'll do. So that'll give us 3 overall. The stoat will live, this will die, but it will split. And then we can summon the cockroach afterwards. So it works, right? We're holding on. I thought the tail thing did something there, but maybe not. Right. The cockroach will kill the coyote here. The otter will do damage. The worker ant will do 1 damage. So that's 2 damage to their 2. We're still kind of behind though, aren't we? okay. That's okay. Slow and steady. No need to rush. The opossum enters the fray, does it? Well, the stoat's gonna die next turn, which is fine. So that's 1, 2, 3. That doesn't quite allow us to summon the squirrel yet. But does keep us still kind of ahead in the game. Okay. So we can't do this in perpetual. Let's see what we draw, I guess. The Ouroboros. Alright, I see. Okay, so we either need to break the squirrel or this. I think we break the squirrel because that gives us 2. So hold on here. Right. I'm going to be kind of risky with this. Let's just see how this works. So we can summon the Ouroboros by sacrificing these 2. And we can summon this thing by doing that. And now we attack and get GQ with the damage off. So the Ouroboros now dies, which is fine, but then it comes back permanently stronger. Yeah, it's interesting. So how far from winning are we? Still halfway, okay. Okay, so what we can do here is if we sacrifice the opossum and the cockroach, we then have enough to resummon the cockroach, and that will allow us to do 4 damage. Whilst also placing this here means that it won't die. That's one idea. Let's just see what we draw, I guess. The Ant Queen, interesting. So, okay, so we have 2 possibilities here. We can do the same, but with the Ant Queen. Which I might do. Let's just see how this works, I guess. Right, so if we summon the Ant Queen here, we do indeed draw another worker ant. So that means we can summon this thing here, sacrifice this for the ant. Gets us even more stuff, and now we do like 9 damage, which is kind of huge. Hey, good job. At this point, no chance, mate. We're still going strong. At least 6 health. There's 3 sigils among them. Let's have a look at our deck again. Right, so we've got 4 cards without a sigil, 5 cards without a sigil. At least 6 health. Between 3 cards. So was that it was a permanent. So we want to use the Ouroboros as much as possible. Let's go for the health one, I think. Gotta be that, right? That's a good start. That's actually an automatic win, isn't it? 4 from the Gremel, 1 from the Coyote, 1 from the Opossum. You have passed the trial. Okay, hold on. So we've got an Adder with Dive, a Moose Buck. You know, what's the other one, though? When an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil will be moved to that space to receive the strike instead. The Grizzly doing 8 damage on a hit is just absurd, right? Gotta go for the Grizzly there, I'm sorry. Alright, let us replenish our resources that we've used here. Okay, we've got the squirrel back, not bad. I do quite like Black Goat. Let's go for Black Goat. Good summoning resources. The next boss. So, the smoke. So I don't know why the mug tugged hard at your feet, forcing you to slow your pace. A rank odor caused your stomach to churn and your eyes to water. It was the rotting fish that hung from the branches around you. A huge man approached. Go fish. Okay, interesting. So, gives us 4 bones, so that we can summon a cockroach immediately if we do that. But let's not. Let's get the beehive going. the kingfisher with dive. I can't kill these things, bro. They're so silly. Where do I put this? Like here, maybe? Let's put it here. No, we have a rabbit as well, which we can. So we can play the smoke and the rabbit and summon the great whites. The only problem is if we go too quick. So need a spiky leaper to kill them. I don't have that in the slightest. So my question is like, we fought this guy before, and when we beat phase like turn 1, he said that we did it too quickly and spawned 8 grizzlies, and we managed to get away with it because we had like a turn stop. But we don't have that this time around. I'm wondering, so do we just need to like take our time with beating him? I forgot he's got that annoying ability where he like takes your cards. That's fine, so we need to play around that as well, don't we? Yeah. So I guess we can just trade in this situation. I'm fine with that. So he's now aiming for that. So if I summon a rabbit, he will just steal the rabbit next turn instead. Same is true if I summon a squirrel. So I can just like stop the kingfishers from attacking by doing that, right? Because I hadn't died enough times. So that's going to happen again, isn't it? So is it tactically good to like die once on the way there and then not have this smoke card? I don't think this smoke card is worth that much. Like, I know that 4 is like good, but it's not that good. Oh, right, I need to decide whether I'm going to draw an actual card or leave the rabbit. I guess we can draw an actual card. Interesting. I mean, we can just like win instantly with that, can't we? Stop having to do that though, don't we? If I die here, I auto lose though, don't I? Right, hold on. So we can summon the smoke, sacrifice the smoke. Okay. Neither of those work. I need like a weaker card. As weird as that seems. You'll get involved. I wish you were behind the beehive now. Probably should have saved today. It's me! What a beast. Right, let's get the smoke down then. We can kind of cause a ruckus here, eh? So if we go... Smoke... To me like an absolute beast. Into the cockroach, which can... No, I think we save the cockroach, don't we, for like next turn. So now do. Oh, I see. Okay, awesome. He's taken my picture. Because Gremmel's there. What a legend. Okay, perfect. So we should do something else this time, right? Do I want to give him the cockroach? I think I give him a squirrel, don't I? I think that makes more sense. Put it like here. Go fish. Okay, so this is the first time we've seen this bait bucket. Does that do anything in particular, or is it just like a weird distraction for now, I guess? I feel like we're strong enough for that not to matter, other than the fact that the bait bucket's blocking Gremmel there. Let's just draw, let's see what we get. Work around, don't mind it. Put you there. Ah, I see. Interesting. Well, we got a B at least. Okay, so Gremel is looking kind of good here, eh? I don't mind him, I don't mind him. Cockroach might be useful as well. Okay. Draw a card, fuck, you're right. That doesn't require a sacrifice, does it? No, cool, let's draw one of these. Play a squirrel or something when he aims it. That will protect your best cards. I know, brother, don't you worry about that, I bloody know. Alright, hold on. Gives another rabbit. Cockroach for this turn. That should win, right? That should just win automatically. Perfect. Gremel, what a legend. Your lives are restored. Choose carefully. The strange, a largely unimpressive specimen. No, I've used the strange larva, it's quite good. The stalwart mole man, the ultimate defense. If you get that thing like live, it's like perfectly ultimate great moth from Yu-Gi-Oh. You get it to live 2 turns, and you've just got an absolute like monster on the field. Moving past the pond, you took a deep breath of fresh air and continued on. I love me my Gremel. Oh yes, I know. The relief of the fresh air quickly gave way to a bone-shaking chill. You guessed at the path ahead as the snow increasingly obscured it. You had climbed to the snow line. How's it going as well, Damien? Glad you could join us for some of this. Surely we just always pick this. Like, I guess the larva is kind of weak, but like, surely we're gonna succeed at that. Oh, we succeeded first try. Sure, yeah. You have passed, yes. A bat with... You're never going to use that, though. A toxic bat, great. It can't attack anything. Okay, I don't mind that. It moves, that's a weird one, isn't it? Right, what the hell is... Bees within. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, a bee is created in your hand. A bee is defined as 1 power, 1 health airborne. And that thing's never going to get struck, though. I don't mind the black goat as a card, though. Like, I feel like the black goat is kind of worth it just because of how powerful it is as a card, rather than, like, the bonus it gets. What else does the pronghorn give you? Is it just that? That is a rogue combo, isn't it? Alright, I'll be right back. Back. I think I might just take the black coat. The black goat, rather, just because of how it works as a card. That is odd, though. The bat's definitely not worth it. And the black goat's just a good card, so let's roll with it. Ah, we can replenish our back. But a small critter approaches and gives me another pack rat. Always useful. We've got Gremel the Beast. This is just so greedy, I love it. Do you truly believe that you can stop me, Gremmel, in my path? Oh, I forgot that Gremmel has the that ability on him. That's okay though. The Ant Queen. Oh, we went in the worst possible way by only just doing it. The most exquisite pelts. Buy them here. 1, 2. The first, a freeing. Do I even have 11? I do. There we go. That'll do. We're done. I'm afraid I don't have any more stuff. Much appreciated. I'll be on my way. I don't even know what that does. So this is like the combine one, isn't it? Combine one into a campfire, maybe? Oh, we can put the pack rat ability onto something else, right? Like, that's rogue. Why did I not think of this? I can put the Rat King... Can I put the Rat King ability onto the cockroach and just have a perpetual cockroach? Oh, that was... Yeah, of course I can. Why didn't I think of that? Where's my Rat King? Why would I... Where's my cockroach? Give me like 10,000 years to find it, yeah. There we go. Now when the cockroach dies, it spawns 4 things, and I just can summon it again immediately. I'm sure there's a better use for that, but that just seems good. And then it gets rid of like a less useful card in my deck as well. Oh, Gremmel's here. You know how much I love a Gremmel. What does this do? Weakens... Yeah, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. Gremmel. You're a bit of a beast, aren't you, fella? That's crazy. Oh no. How much else does the thing have? 2? Well, roll with this, I guess. So this will kill the thing here. And that means that the worker ant probably dies next turn, but... Oh, that's a shame. Oh no, it's not. The raven has entered the fray. Do not fret, for we have won. That's crazy, bro. Oh my god, Gremmel, you beast. Draw 3 cards, must have at least 4 attack power. Costs at least 4 blood. We always go for the health one because we have got some healthy boys. The Grizzly coming in clutch at the end. That was indeed a success. What is this? Mole Mite. A card bearing the sigil will block an opposing creature bearing the airborne sigil. The Invincible Ant Queen. Now that seems interesting. It's kind of hard to summon though, isn't it? But I guess it can be used to summon the ants that it summons. I don't mind it. Let's pick it up. See if it's worth it in the long run. Okay. Alright, so we can add 1 power to our cards, including the cockroach. What am I looking here and thinking, like, that would be really useful. I guess the cockroach wouldn't actually be that bad, would it? The strange larva just being... we want health on the strange larva, we're not too worried about that. With your cockroach in tow, you flee into the woods. Okay, so we've got the ant queen there, don't we? And the pointless rabbit pelt as well. We do this. Did it kill the squirrel? I shouldn't have done it like that, should I? That's okay, right? Hold on. Let me read how the skink works. When a card bearing this sigil will be struck, a tail is created into place, and a card bearing this sigil moves to the right. Okay. It's hard to call it cowardly. Okay. So now's when things get interesting. Let's see how this works, eh? It doesn't sacrifice it. Oh, that's naughty. I am quite a big fan of that. Have we won already? Jeez, we can just steamroll now. So many strong abilities, eh? Show me some exquisite pelts. Now, what does... Okay, right, hold on. I just picked it up. I didn't mean to do that. Well. Okay, well, we've picked those two things up, but don't know what they do. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. Long Elk, Packrat, the Dows, Child 13. When a card bearing the sigil is played, a chime is created on each empty adjacent space. A chime is defined as 0 power, 1 health. Let's get the child going. You have my gratitude. That's the real love. Okay, let's see here. I think we picked up a bunch of interesting abilities from there. Oh, and I went to the wrong place. Whoops. Okay, I know exactly what we're going to put in. We're going to put in the... Right, what the hell does the ringworm do? That card seems very bad. Anyway. I was going to put in the child. What's it called? No, not that one. The strange lava. That's it. All right. We'll do this fight, and then we'll win or lose. You took in the familiar sights and scents of the trapper's pelts, but something was different. The once friendly man now beheld you with a steely gaze. I'm afraid I must be skinning you today. Kind of hope you don't just cheat me here, bro. Okay, right. So the Ant Queen's too expensive, but the Child 13 is not. So if we summon the Child 13, we can then summon the Beehive. Child 13 will then destroy the trap after it summoned the Beehive, which will then attack it. So let's start with a squirrel, play Child 13, which can then be placed there. Oh, we can do loads here, right? So we want Child 13, and then we can summon... It has the ability to fly. That makes no difference here. It still does that. Interesting. Okay, give me a second. So we kind of want this thing to get hit, don't we? Place it here. This is a rabbit. Should they can then use the sacrifice to summon the Ant Queen. Child 13. Oh, interesting. That's how it works. Okay. Perfectly happy using the ant here like this. Okay. useless. I see. So if we sacrifice the child 13 again, we've got that. So we'll draw this. Oh, that's not actually that helpful, is it? Alright. Oh, we don't need to sacrifice anything to do that. Oh, shit. So that's that then. Another wolf power. We've got so much resource in our hands there, right? That's kind of annoying, isn't it? Can you find a way to get... No, we can't get rid of the ant. We don't know that, can we? Possum can just get into the game very normally. Okay, nice. Ringworm is OP. Well, we've got ringworm now, eh? Too fast, too soon. Oh, okay. I don't think I've got anything that can really deal with this at this point in time. Strange lava. I don't really, do I? The field here. Okay, we can use the wolf out. That's okay. Okay. Let's see what we draw. Nice top deck, yeah, fuck me. I think there's much we can do here, eh? Can technically, like, stall a turn. Oh, that'll help us. I needed to be more clinical there. And that was a mistake in placing the, that one there, but whatever. Yeah, well, you're a sacrifice to, well, ironically the grizzly bear, not the wolves, but you know, same thing really. So you've got to work around. So I don't think that's really going to help us, is it? Definitely won't. We've got all the bones in the world, but nothing that can really be done. Damn. You will make an exquisite pelt. This is where I got last time. Do we now get 2 of those? Stay there. There is no need to move. I'm afraid you are not dead yet. Hold still. Where did I put that camera of mine? Pathetic. Do you really think I would leave film in there? Do you have any idea what that camera is capable of? Give me that. Oh, ooh. You have a memento to create. And don't you forget it. Behold your death card. Shall we begin to ink it? Please choose a cost to draw from. Let's go for the 2 bones, maybe, or the single blood. Let's go 2 bones, eh? The cost of 2 bones from the opossum. And another this time. I'll use its power and health. The numbers. Oh, we've been... Power equal to the... I feel like my death card here is not going to be very good. That's okay though. 0 power and 3 health from the mirror tentacle. Can I go back? Oh, okay. Now choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. The sigil of Unkillable and sigil of Bone King from the cockroach. I never did ask your name. Good old Piffle. One thing now remains. I must capture your visage. Say cheese. I've just been flashbanged. Not much for trading, that last one. Are you prepared to make the right deals? A gift from the angler. You see, he was defeated recently and wishes to redeem himself. It would be unfortunate if you were to fall to the prospector before he was given that chance. This hook is powerful. You may steal one of my cards with it. For that reason, you will not find any others along the path. Use it wisely. It seems the lowly stinkbug has made its way in. But it is dealt, so it stands. What? Oh, I see. Alright, we shall... Oh, I can actually get up from the deck, can't I? Okay, we do all this stuff again. Interesting. Right, we'll come to this next time, I guess. Back to the start screen we go. Oh, hey. Anyway, that'll do for today. I can't be bothered to host anybody, so we won't. But thanks all again for watching, and see yous.